Yo, what's up? It's Sebastian from SL&MV. Alright, so today I will be doing one of these tutorials for basically how I mix, master, and the methods I use for both. Alright, so we can begin off with this kind of project. That's secret, if you could tell. One of the projects with Drax. I can't reveal the name for reasons. Alright, so we'll be looking at the mixer. Well, to begin off, the leads should be cut off at a special frequency. In this case, about 50. And bass lines be cut off at a different frequency. I will be posting a kind of a PowerPoint project file thingy for you to read and do the mixing perfectly. So basically what I do is I bus all the sounds to this pre-master channel that I turn down to -6 in volume. So, and how you do that is basically just press the sound that you want to buzz and find this little arrow thingy. You right click it and press route to this track only. Done. Alright, so since we will not be concentrating on the mixing itself, we should go over to the mastering. Alright, so to begin off, I use isotope ozone 5. It's what most people use, I guess. Alright, so this is looking good. We're gonna do this from scratch. So we're gonna add a new one. Here we go. Alright. Well, to begin off with the equalizer, press bypass. You go down here, stereo, change the mid side. And what you do is you should increase the low and decrease the high pass. And go to side and do the opposite. And fuck off reverb. We do not use reverb for this. Never, ever. Right, so we go to the harmonic exciter. You go to tape. You should play around with this. It's very important. When you found a sound that you like, you should turn down the mix a little bit on the one that you increase the most. A bit on that one, and a bit on that one. Great. Alright. You could play around with this a bit more. I'm not responsible for what you do. You should just continue playing around with it until it sounds right for your ears. So, off to the dynamics. I actually do not use the dynamics that much. I mostly use it for putting a little bit of gain on the bass. I mostly increase the attack a lot, about 200. Put a little bit of threshold on it by decreasing that one. Increase the ratio. Alright. So it's basically nothing more that I do at the dynamics. So off the stereo imaging. This is very important to make sure that you can feel the audio go to the side of your speakers or monitors. So what I do is increase band 4 the most about 40, not more than 40. Go to the third and second. Alright, what more is important to do to decrease the band 1 width to 100% minus, so that the bass is mono. This is very important, and will do very good in the clubs. Will sound shit if you don't. Right, so off to the post equalizer. Now the first thing you do, you should increase the mid a bit, not more than 1, and with the high, increase it a bit too, and pull this kind of thingy, slope. This will make a great sound. If you want to, you could increase the bass a little. I'll put a bell on that one instead. Seems like the kick is located there. I'll do that. Great. Increase the key a little bit. Okay. So now to the important part. The big part of mastering is the maximizer, which kinda makes the illusion of highering the volume. So to begin, take the margin at 0.2 minus, and threshold should play around. Right, so the character should be 3.0. It should be, say, fast and loud. That's what I mostly use. And don't play with these. Go to differing. M-bit plus. That'll do good. So when playing this, you should increase the threshold until it sounds too loud. You should basically play around with it so that it doesn't like increase too much. Shit. Notice that the volume is turned down to -6, so that is up to you to do in the mastering. Also, more important stuff, this one shouldn't pass 7. The 7 is maximum. Sounds good. Notice that I played around with this for many hours. So by doing the same, you should get a good results. Make sure that this one doesn't pass. Alright, so I'm gonna place some text all around over this video so that you could follow the instructions a bit better, especially in the mixing. So I'll go through what basically it is. Mixing is just arranging the different sounds so that it sounds as good as possible. That's basically what it is. To boost certain amount of frequency on the leads or the bass lines to make sure that it doesn't interfere with the kicks or claps. And the mastering is basically the makeup on the audio, but it's really important for like radio and festival playing. Very essential. It basically makes your track perfect. Even when you thought it's not, even when you thought it's perfect, do the mastering and it'll sound even better. So all of these things and mixing and mastering, all these settings are essential to make the best out of your track. Right, thank you.